What is going on, guys? How are you all doing today? Hope you guys are doing fantastic as always. Real quickly before I get into the video, I just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of my subscribers, to the people that come back and watch all my videos day after day, who message me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, comment on my YouTube videos, just for all the love and the support. Just wanted to say thank you guys so much. We're about to hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel, and this is a really huge milestone for me personally. I never really thought in a million years my YouTube channel would ever even get this far. So I have a lot coming in the meantime, in the future for this channel. A lot of awesome videos, more stuff to my 335i, more stuff, other cars are going to be featured on this channel as well. Lots of exciting news. But without further ado, thank you so much. Let's get into today's video. Alright you guys, so today we're going to be talking about the best top 3 BMWs you can buy as a first-time driver. If you're just getting your driver's license, if you're one of those young people that's, ready to drive, can't wait to get your first car, and you're really looking at a BMW, trust me, I was there not too long ago. I'm very young myself, I'm 19 years old, and so I'm going to be listing what I think are some of the best entry-level BMWs you guys can get yourself into on a budget that are sporty, fun to drive, and for the most part, pretty reliable. Getting straight into the first BMW we're going to be talking about today, that is going to be the E46 Bmw 330i. Now the E46 Bmw 330i was a very good car, to say the least. It was obviously the 3 Series car right below the M3, so if you couldn't really afford the M3, the 330i was there to kind of fill in its shoes. It was still a great performer, around 225 horsepower, naturally aspirated inline 6. You can get the car with a 6-speed manual transmission. They're offered in both the coupe and sedan variants, 330ci versus 330i. And for the most part, pretty reliable. Strong inline 6 motor, if it's well taken care of, well maintained, and you just stay up to date with, the normal things like your fluids and just regular maintenance and whatnot. But these cars have been shown to last quite a while. In fact, we've seen these cars go well past 200,000 miles, and they're great sports cars. They handle nicely, they're practical. It's everything you'd want in a BMW for around, between probably $5,000 to $8,000 on the higher end. Getting into the second BMW on this list that I think personally is really, really good. Now this one is generally, if you have a little bit of a higher budget and you can afford to spend a little more in a BMW, I think this is a really great car personally. This is going to be the BMW 128i from the 1 Series. Now the 128i was another brilliant BMW in my opinion. Sporty, 2-door coupe with a nice little snub design. You still get all the BMW amenities and the luxuries from the E90 generation. You still have the iDrive system. You can get heated seats, nice surround sound system. You have the N52 naturally aspirated inline 6 engine, which produces around 230 horsepower. You could spec it also with the 6-speed manual transmission, or you could do the automatic with paddle shifters as well. Both options are great in my opinion, but I would really go for a manual in this case if you're looking for one of those cars. And for the most part, the N52 is a strong motor, strong design, and it's pretty reliable, aside from a few common issues such as like water pump failure, but that tends to go out on most BMWs anyway. If you maintain these cars and take care of them in the long run, they are excellent. You can modify the 1 Series as well to look really, really nice if you're going for like a nice stance build, or you just want a really clean build, or if you want to go for a track day project or whatever it may be. You can do a lot with the 1 Series, and they're nimble, they're tossable, and they're pretty quick overall, to say the least. And finally, getting into the third and final BMW on this list for entry-level drivers, that would have to be the BMW E90 330i. Now, this car was really good. It was only made for 1 year, actually. 2006 was the year, but it was the first BMW into the E90 generation of the 3 Series sedan, so you got a lot of nice luxury features. The car feels much more modern compared to something like the E46, although it would be priced a little bit higher up. But you do get things such as the iDrive system as well, lots of nice luxury amenities, a 4-door sedan. You also get the N52 motor in the 330i, but with the 330i, versus where all the other models had 230 horsepower, the 330i actually made 255, and that was due to a difference with the intake manifold that was used in that variant of the N52 motor. So overall, very strong car. Great reliability for the most part, if the car was well maintained. I've heard mixed things, but for the most part, my overall reception of this car has been pretty good for the most part, pretty reliable. You could also spec it out with the 6-speed manual transmission or the automatic with paddle shifters, although if I were to choose, I would try to aim for a manual on these cars because a manual would really suit them well, as they are great drivers cars. But overall, for the most part, you can't go wrong with the BMW 330i. And it's a great car overall. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for my list of top 3 BMWs that I would recommend to any entry-level driver, or just to anyone who's looking for a fun, reliable, and fairly affordable sporty BMW to drive whenever they want. Let me know if you guys agree with this list or have any other suggestions of cars that you would like to add. And be sure to subscribe. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later, guys.